It is edge of the seat time here. Their place in the league at stake. Great for the neutrals, utterly unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Oh, that was vital. Shot could be on. And this is back. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Looking for the run. Decent chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's in a great position here. And a chance! Fernandes.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Stoichkov. Fernandes, and the shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rodri. Caresses it through. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Raúl. Puskas. Foot in. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Van Basten. Koundé cuts out the pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Fernandes. 15 minutes till half-time. Puskas. There they go, hunting in packs.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rijkaard. And here's De Bruyne. Hernandez skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Stoichkov.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well timed, excellent interception. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. Van Basten. Now it's Puskas. Look at the space, it's roll! Fernandes. Rodri. Now it's Fernandes. Well, that has not gone well. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Makaleli. Zanetti. And it's Cannavaro. That's Rijkaard. Puskas. Nicely shaped ball. Van Basten. Khan claims comfortably. Koundé. And it's McAllister. And it's Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drilled in low. Rijkaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And that's the second half started. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's in on goal, shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Stoichkov. And it's Rodri to McAllister. And this is Stoichkov. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Can he finish? It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Makaleli. Raul. Puskas.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's intervened well there. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Quickly taken. Rudiger. And it's Makaleli. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Koundé.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Stoichkov. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's well spotted. Raul. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Now it's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, the referee must have thought he truly meant that. He has to behave himself from here. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Barcelona desperately need a performance here. Fail in their mission and they are going down. They'll throw the kitchen sink at it, no doubt, but will it be enough? Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We have already started here. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Olise. Gilberto Silva, and he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's De Bruyne. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Camavinga. Now Gilberto Silva. Hakimi. Olise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Bruyne. And it's Hakimi. Gilberto Silva. Shot could be on. Now that's a fine challenge.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hakimi.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He could be in here. He's tried one! Oh, a very decent attempt. Camavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Great vision. That's an excellent interception. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And this is Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Batistuta. He's found a way through. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Foot in. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team.
Great chance! Puskás. And it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. And he's had it nicked away. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Batistuta. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. This looks promising. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Great ball, and he's in here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gilberto Silva. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Hakimi. Oh, good spread. Olise. And he's managed to get free. No way through, so back it comes. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Batistuta. Oh, good ball. And he shoots! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And the first 45 minutes are up. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Azar. Rijkaard. And this is Puskás. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gilberto Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot! Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Basten does really well to win the ball there. Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
La asistencia a este partido
That has not gone
asciende a
well.
98.004 espectadores.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cross from Rafinha. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Camavinga. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, before saving his team, if you like, he needs to learn to save himself.
Great chance here from position A1. Rafinha! Keeper always had the measure of that. Pressing high and with purpose. Rijkaard. Azar. De Bruyne. Now it's Puskás. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Batistuta. Real chance! Here's Makalele.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did there.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Bruyne providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, whatever about the intent in that or not, you really shouldn't be making the situation any worse.
Oh, terrific save.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's intervened well there. Is there any way back? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That is good alertness. Into the last 5 minutes. Gilberto Silva. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Goes for goal! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cannavaro getting this one clear.
5 minutos de descuento.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Crunching tackle. Rafael Leao. And he welcomes it in. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Threads one in. Oh, there's the clearance. Tries from a long way out. The whistle has gone and it is all over. And so the lowest point, relegation, the ultimate disappointment.
Pueden informarse en la